What's up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to About Even for another week. It's Magic Round week. We're all up and about for it, doing it thanks to our good friends at Ned's. Can't wait to get up to Magic Round and see you all. Thanks to everyone who got tickets to the live show. That is sold out. And we don't have Guru here today.
He's sick.
On the eve of Magic Round, off the back of, good days changed my life. I never get sick anymore. He's fucking jinxed himself and he's sick.
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah, don't say it, don't think it. Like, it's just life.
Just live.
Anytime you golf's microcosm of life. If you just accidentally think something, it happens. I'll say it. Like, you can't trick the world like that. But if you go, I haven't been sick, you're going to be sick. You're going to be sick.
That's right. So, Lex, if you're soft, you're soft.
It's just
that's
magic.
What Guru is.
Yeah, he is. And it's, as I said, it's a bad week because there's some certain things that he was trying to push, some bullshit he was trying to push over the line.
There are things that we'll need to talk about.
We'll
get to an accountability, but we'll need to talk about it.
Yeah.
That'll be talked about?
Yeah.
Because they need to be talked about because this show's highly competitive.
Yep.
Highly competitive show, punters and dribblers. Let's get into it, accountability. Dolphins 44 defeated the Bulldogs 12. A lot of boys, one try scorer short here. Fini Fuiaki let down Sebo and Tom. Herbie, whom has gone to sleep.
Sleep.
He's gone to Betty Byers, has also let me down, annoyingly. Also let down the Lippy, who was Cody last week, who got a lot of chewed about him. And we'll just see if his betting reflects his chewed.
Yeah.
I just get a feeling that it doesn't. So we'll start there. So no bets for Cody so far. Keep up. Roosters 28 defeat the Titans 12. Boys looking for value by putting in DCEs and shit. That doesn't happen. Nat Butcher at 540. This it sort of gets there, and then you look at who scores tries, and you're like, yeah,
and it's the same this week.
Sometimes you just got to pick try scores that score tries, mate. You know what I mean?
No, sometimes you do.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes
you
you
get
do.
fucking cute with it. Oh yeah, DCE's like $4. Sweet, bit of wong in there. Nothing going on. Eels 33 defeated the Cowboys 30 in an absolute stinker if you're pro defence, but it was a fun game to watch. But the Cowboys obviously not about it, losing to the Eels. That's mortifying.
Purdue Lukey though, Sebo. Jesus, that's a good bet.
Yeah, I was annoyed because every time I've been on this panel and like taken a try scorer out, and I had Clifford, that bet's got up. It's happened a few times this year, and I just watched Clifford go over. I'm like, you fucking dickhead.
But you banged though.
I did bang, but I saw it happen before my eyes. I'm like, again, like...
No, but he wouldn't have scored if you were on him. That's what you're not getting.
Yeah, but I've had a few of them where I've taken someone out, even it wasn't this season, but like a Jackson Ford. Like I've taken out like $8.
Yeah, you fucked yourself on a Ford.
But you're also often a leg short on other bets, three-legged bets. So you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you
but I'm talking about I have a bet like a Manly one I had this year where I'm like, I don't want the main guys who score. The main guys will score. I had that exactly, and you're like, okay, But anyway, look, I'm happy I'm banging, but I was just like, it was a real that moment when Purdue was Lukey scored first, right? Then Purdue, whoever was the second one, I was like, thank Christ, because I felt like first, a bloody. The screws in my back just tightening, like when I was like sore. But we're good. We're good.
Well, listen, you got to bet, mate.
I got to bet.
So
I needed to bet.
You've been a bit hard on yourself, I think. Knights 44 defeat the Dragons 10. You just ask yourself, don't you, Tom?
Yeah, you do.
And Seb. You just ask yourself the tough questions. You say Knights 44 against the Dragons side, the worst the comp's ever seen, and that's in the history of rugby league football. It's now a fact. Where's Ponga at?
Yeah. Ponga fucked us.
What's your go, bro?
I had this one on. I met up with Street and Carly briefly at the East Rugby Club. And so we were out front at the tables and the screens in the background. I'm not watching the game, but I can see the score. And every time I check in or, Odie or Arlo's running around, it's like, okay, Knights have scored another 2 tries. Ponga's surely one of them, right? Surely.
No, it goes without saying,
Surely.
And then you realise Greg Marzio just scored 5. You're like, oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Thanks, Greg. Share it around, brother. Guru was a sharp short. Lippy was a sharp short. Also worth noting, Fletcher Sharp's gone to sleep. Just
Ponga
in case.
hasn't actually gone to sleep.
No, I didn't say. No.
He was ripping.
No. Herbie's gone to sleep.
Yeah.
I didn't say Ponga gone to sleep.
I apologise.
That's okay.
No, I apologise.
I said Herbie's gone to sleep,
Mate,
and
I
I think
apologise.
Sharp's gone to sleep. Again, the Lippy, no bets. Rabbitohs, 36 to defeat the Sharks, 12. Kale scored, but not 2. Nickera didn't score, who let down basically everyone. And the Lippy had Sharks plus 3.5, so he didn't get another bet. So just a note. No more bets. No bets so far for the Lippy.
Okay. All right.
Seagulls, 32 to defeat the Broncos, 4. Manly, 13 plus. Bang. Thank you very much.
Yep.
I was of the opinion that Hamole, given his $2 every week, should score a try eventually. He hasn't. I think it's like 5 or 6 games in a row, so work out the odds. I can't. Garrick doesn't score 2, he scores 1, so Tom doesn't bang. Sebo had Clayton Falongo? How do you say his name, Tom?
Fa'alalo, I believe. Fa'alalo.
Who played fullback, did he?
He changed
He
to fullback.
switched. He started at centre, but then they switched up. I think
He's
Kieran Foran-
named at fullback this week.
Yeah, well, because I think Kieran's like, I like Cooler at centres.
So do I.
And so do I.
But so do I.
And so do we all.
Yeah, no, I'm into it. But so again, a lot of boys are close here. Hamale lets down the Lippy, Mam lets down Guru, Clayton let down Sebo, Hamale let down me, and Garrick
I swapped out someone for Clayton.
Who'd you have?
Who'd I have random? I said, I want a random name. It was. I'm pretty sure. So, was it Garrick? I think I had Garrick and Cooler.
Maybe Garrick.
Did Garrick score?
He ran.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Did. Tell you what as well, just back on that Clayton
What were your
thing.
odds
For what?
for that bet then?
The
Clayton and Cooler.
Clayton Cooler. Isn't it there?
Oh, you had Clayton and Cook.
No,
no,
before,
Garrick.
on the panel, I swapped it out. I'm talking about another swap
right.
out.
Oh, you swapped it out
Yeah.
and you lost the bet.
Yeah.
Idiot.
I like that Foran hasn't put Hopewadi back at fullback either.
Because he understands how to coach the side, Tom.
Thank you.
Fuck.
Thank you.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm
No,
just,
I get it, mate.
I'm-
I'm saying, I know you're yelling at me. I know you're fucking yelling at me.
No,
Don't worry about that.
you get me.
I get
Storm
it.
44 to defeat the Tigers 16. Now, this will need some clarification, punters and dribblers. If you're playing along at home, you will know that all bets need to be shared to the profiles. Now,
Yep.
Neds over the weekend have introduced a new feature. One of those elements is that if a player gets injured inside of what period, gentlemen, I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm looking at Rando. I thought you'd have answers. You're the sort of guy that usually does.
Roo sent 6 pages of the rule book into the group chat, so I'll just go
Yeah,
through that.
fuck it. Who cares?
Basically, if you get injured early in the game, which Sewer did, the whole same game multi is refunded. Refunded bets, and I've asked our friends at Ned's, will not stay on the profile. They will be
come off.
removed.
Right.
So in this instance, having posted the bet to the profile and having been refunded my money, I am not wearing $1.90. That's
That is
ridiculous.
also myself.
That is absurd. So our bets are not $1.90s. Let that be known. Tom and I both had Sewer 2 plus. He scored 1. I had the Storm to win. Tom had Storm minus 5.5 plus a brick at 771 and 456. The story of the day, though, is Guru Heath Mason short on a $51 thing, Immortality.
Wow.
Sebo, you did hit Sewer and Lasardi at 641.
Yeah, the side he's still around $4 today. He's one of those guys in this kind of market where everyone's going to the 140s. You can pick him up, like, there's a big bit of fruit in the field where everyone else is dried up. $4 for a bit of Lasardi juice this week still. Like,
Oh, no, there's money out there for Lasardi.
Yeah, Lasardi does sound like it's a tropical fruit. Like,
Yes, it does.
yeah.
Oh, you got any Lasardi, mate?
yeah.
Or a tropical something. There's
Volcanic
something there.
Island,
Yeah,
jungle
yeah.
rainforest. Oh, there's some
Oh, it's
Lasardi.
covered in
here.
Lasardi,
There's
dude.
Lasardi around here.
Covered in Lasardi. The Lippy doesn't get a single leg.
So you guys got your bets refunded?
Yep.
Oh, so on a 2+ as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so,
this
every try score except for binnies. So if you do a combo market, you don't get it. If one
If,
of those
if
players
within a
gets injured.
certain time period. So it's like if they get injured. I
Probably
don't-
the first 15 minutes or
First
something.
half.
First half.
First half.
There you go.
There you go.
Let's not make sure we not saying definite first half because then
They must not return to the field of play at any point in the second half. They must have
Okay.
sustained the injury in the first half and removed from play for that reason only.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so that's
if a
a
player's
nice.
sent
It's a
off
nice.
30
It's a
minutes
nice
that's
feature
nice.
from
Nice
Neds.
feature.
That's nice.
It's a nice feature, and I just don't feel like if Neds are going to be so generous that we should be punishing ourselves if we've done the right thing.
No.
What the fucking? That's not our fault. I'm not getting punished.
We've
for
done the right
We've done
thing.
the right thing. Our bets were shared.
Yep.
And to be honest, the bet basically would have got up.
Now, Panthers 30 defeat the Raiders 18. Tom jumps in and triples McLean at 210. It was
Very
a nice
late,
bet.
very late on a Sunday. I didn't like my bet that I'd initially had. Ironically, it would have still got up because I think it was just Panthers Panthers with the start and unders and McLean. So actually it would have, but I was just scared. I was scared off, and I'm like, I just want one thing to happen. The Raiders also started really well, so as I was watching it, I was like, thank fuck I did this. But just
You
a clean
would've got
McLean, I really needed it. It was a
Well,
get out
like
of jail.
if they didn't get up 10.5, it would have looked like the ultimate kind of red wire, blue wire.
Yes.
Last minute switch, but it turns out none of them were going to explode anyway.
No,
because you
no,
got your
exactly.
bet
It was
got up.
fine.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could have done it, but it's like
Red wire, blue wire. Yep, that's exactly right.
exactly what it is.
Sebo let down by. Oh, what did you end up having in the end? Because you didn't have that bet, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
did.
kept
Yeah.
it. So
okay.
did that mean, did Simi go off first half?
Yeah, he did.
So then, that would have gone, okay.
So you Simi, McLean, Jenkins.
But then we're just keeping our bets as,
The bet didn't
ignoring.
get up.
I'm just-
The
Yeah,
bet didn't get up. Like Neds
yeah.
are doing a nice
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
but our bet didn't get
Yeah,
up.
cool. Easy.
Okay. Lippy, no bets. Unit Scooper. Tom, 1 from 2. Sebo, 5 from 7. Guru, 3 from 5. Lippy, none from 4. Lol. Max unders, though, does hit.
Yeah.
8 from 8. Mr. Max unders.
Mr. Unit Scooper, Mr. Max.
Mr. Max unders.
And I want to watch your work, Max.
Thank you, gentlemen. There was some tight ones in there. The Eels Cowboys was 63 and a
The
half. and that was
Dolphins
63
would have been
points. Like,
I was a Garrick try. I forgot I did that as my scooper. I put it on, but I'm a Garrick away from 18. Fuck.
Well, I'm
that.
kind of glad Ponga didn't score because I had Trell, but he got set, so I redid it and did Herbie, so it was over straight away. But if it was Ponga to be the last leg of 49, 40, 60,
yeah.
and when the Knights get 50 bloody points or something, I would have been just
that would have stung.
that would have killed me. But yeah,
14s though, Ed. You like that's
Yeah.
that's fucking
nice.
your unit. I wonder where you'd be without your unit scoopers.
in the shit.
Would you be fucked?
not completely.
Well,
Your scoopers are
60. 64 units. I'd be like minus 40 something, probably. But I'm hitting unit scoopers.
No,
so who gives
exactly,
a
mate.
shit?
That's not a critique. I'm like you're fucking smoking the.
you've
unit
been
scoopers.
scooping. How many scoopers have you hit? Like 3?
Well, it's 2
2 this year.
2 this year.
I had 4 last year.
Fucking hell.
I scooped,
The
baby.
kid can scoop.
I
Yeah,
scooped. Don't worry
yeah.
about
I'm just getting too greedy because like I'm getting these like I'm missing by a leg or two, and just that one leg turns it from like a 20 to a 40. And
Oh, you
just,
get
like,
fucking greedy.
Yeah,
That's exactly what happens. It's happened to all of us. My hot seat. So, clarification. When we did the show last week, Kale was within the rule book. I didn't put the bet on. By the time I get to put it on, Trell's out. He's $1.70. So I'm like, fuck, what do I do? So I just did 2+. He only scored 1. So I'm out. So the hot seat is Guru versus Sebo.
Fucking
Guru's
oath.
picking the line.
Yeah.
I believe we'll get to that in a little bit. But the final piece of accountability that we must touch on, the Sunday scooper. Now, Guru put his bet on the stories, on his profile, and as a reel as Lasardi, Sua, and Sasangi, paying $20.83. He got 2 of 3 legs, obviously, because Sasangi didn't score.
No, he didn't.
His bet was refunded.
No.
His bet was paid out because same game multis, if someone goes off injured, the whole bet is refunded. They will not be like, oh, we'll just take that leg out. Same games, whole thing goes. Because Lasardi and Sua is the same game, but then it's paired with
So a
what is
multi,
seen as
a broader multi.
a broader multi, he was paid out Lasardi Sua. Now, Guru is arguing and has argued that he should be getting the money, which was like $6.41, whatever Sebo got. He's arguing he should get that. Tom, you're of the opinion that
Well, I think you're also of the opinion. I think
bet doesn't stand
Well-
because he didn't get what he said.
just because Neds, who are great, have added a feature, doesn't mean shit to the show, respectfully, because the way Neds has chosen to go about it is to go, okay, we're doing this feature across multis, not same game multis. Because if they'd done it across multis, my Sewer bet would have fucking paid out because Sewer got 1, not 2. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't. Why are we paying him out? His bet, you deal with injuries.
His
right?
argument would be that his bet literally did pay out.
Yeah, if it does pay out,
But
that's
that's
the
the same
argument.
as like having a bet pay out that you didn't share your stories. It's like it paid out, yeah, but you didn't fucking share it. So who gives a shit? Like your bet was Simi Sassani to score.
whilst this might be the a ruin, do you cop the $60? Because what happens in the future when we have a 9-legger ATS fucking scooper someone paying out 140 and your Addo car goes down, and thanks to Neds because they're legends, your 140 gets crunched to maybe a $70 payout. It's still a bet, right?
Yeah,
You don't want to be in that situation to screw out of 6 units.
Well, no,
you know
I'm
what
not
I
trying
mean?
to screw him out of 6 units. Like, again, I would like to screw him out of 6 units. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like, that's the bet. That's like the bet.
No, but if
the
your bet
gets
paid
injured,
out-
you deal
but-
with fucking
But
injuries. all the
I
time.
think the thing, I'm
Your bet didn't pay out. Ned's gate is.
I'm undecided. No, but I'm undecided. The reason that I'm undecided is because the bet literally did pay out.
Yeah, if it
and
does
ours
pay out,
didn't.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Right, but so then that's sort of like in
And
the hands
sharing
of,
to the profile is like our dumb little
our
way of promoting a
accounting-
feature.
Yeah, that's like, well, that's just keeping us accountable as well to ourselves. But the thing is, we don't. If you
Like in the
bet does
purest
get
sense,
paid
if
out,
it's a gambling show and it did get paid out,
yeah. I'm actually with you on this one because I'd hate to have, we've got an acai bowl, an English breakfast, whatever you want.
Well, a smoothie.
A smoothie, and that guy...
An injury fucks
comes
you.
in, but it actually... Oh, it was in the first half and he's not back, and now, you don't get your name on a mauler board. People would have copied the bet as well. It's on your profile. They get the cash, like...
I think if you get the cash,
Yeah. If you get the cash... It's so easy. You don't need to go into like theoretical situations. It's like if you got the cash or not. Like that's basically.
Yes. No, I can appreciate that. I still think the bet didn't get up. That's just me.
Yeah, but if it paid out, at that
No,
odds
no,
it didn't.
no,
At
no.
that odds
No,
it didn't.
of course not those odds.
But if you copied that bet, place
I
money
know
on
what
it.
you mean.
But if you copied any bet and you didn't put it on your profile,
difficult one
the
because
bet still paid
it's,
out.
it's a
just
difficult
like
one.
that wasn't his bet. So I get it, and I'm happy to.
But it was his bet, but because
No,
of
his bet
their.
was Mr. Sungy, and he got injured in the game, which is like tough to
Yeah,
use,
but if
right?
you're a punter and Rue put that on his profile before the game and you copied it, you would have made
fucking oath,
$6. So that's what it's for. That's what it's about. It's about that's like there's.
No, I'm not denying any of those things being true. You can get paid out. Like that's the. I'm not arguing with you on that. I am just saying his bet didn't get up.
Essentially, it's an extension of if Simi Sasungi doesn't start the game, he would have got paid out anyway.
No, wouldn't have.
Yeah, he would have, wouldn't he?
No, because it's if you get injured in the first half and it comes
No,
in the
if he
second
didn't,
half.
if he's saying that if he just didn't play at all, he
Yeah,
would be-
then the bet would still be live because it's a multi. It's not a same game. It wouldn't? Isn't that the case?
no,
I think
if
that
you-
would have been the same scenario.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
it would have been the same scenario.
He would have
So
gotten
it's
that
sort of
return.
just
what
like
if you got
a
injured
slow-
in a warm up or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
As long as he
Whereas
didn't take the field.
yeah.
If he took the field, then that's null and void. Even
That's
if he
where
came
that's
on.
where it gets tricky. Is he did take the field and he didn't score.
But isn't that the thing? If you get injured in the first half, don't come out in the second half, then it's essentially voiding the leg.
Yeah, they avoid the
that-
leg, not the.
It's not
the
tricky
bet.
if you're on the first half and get injured.
No, it's that's what happens.
I think it's fantastic. I think
It's a great feature.
Yeah.
No.
No,
The
but I'm
feature's
talking about for the
fantastic.
show as well. Obviously, the feature's fantastic. I think it's fantastic for the show as well that you can, and every punter as well, you can go, sweet, okay,
It's
damn.
not about every punter. It's about the competitive nature of the show, and it's about.
I'm just trying to make sure that in the future we don't lose a fucking smoothie or an acai bowl by just accepting that there's Ruse 6 units or whatever the hell it is.
If you put an acai bowl on and one of the cunts gets injured, again, I'll sing a different tune if it's in me in Rue's position. But like, your bet isn't up. Because
yeah, but you know what it is? It's the same as if you get an acai bowl, you go there, you fucking order everything. They didn't give you the blueberries because they were actually off. They saved you.
It's like having fucking Latrell get injured in the game and your team loses, and you're like, oh well, that's why he lost because like it's all.
No,
if
it's
your
not. It's
leg's
like, oh,
south
I
to
just hit a
win,
bet because someone got injured.
your
That's
bet was.
What do you boys think? I'm curious to know.
I think it's. I agree with Sebo. I think that you should get if it's a winning slip. Like
Yes.
if it's actually a winning slip, it's
Yes.
a winning slip.
like, and not like it's actually
Like,
a
it's got a
physical
green
or
tick
digital
and you've got
slip.
the money,
It's not
you've
like
won the
it's
money.
not like
You've
a
won money.
theoretical thing here. It's like it's literally.
Whereas if we're going back to the Suafa'alongo thing, he still technically could not have scored that second try. So I understand why they refunded it.
Yep.
Yeah, if that
What
makes
do you
sense.
mean?
Like
How's
your
that?
one with Sua, it was to score 2+. So he scored 1, but there is no way you could really pay out just
Yes.
because he just scored 1.
Yeah, because the bet
he could have not
at
scored.
2+ legs, completely different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I
makes
disagree with all of it, but I had to do my
The
best.
shoe was on the other foot, or maybe.
If the shoe was on the other foot, I'd be completely different. But that's not what this is. This is a competitive show.
Look, if I would be maybe less.
What about if we
bullish
just don't give him the units and from here on we respect it?
I think that he hasn't shown up. That should be the case.
If he wants to argue his case before the end of the show, fair. But you know,
Listen,
It's look, whatever. Fuck him.
it's only 6 units, isn't it?
641.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just what we've done right now is
Set the precedence.
From
'cause
today onwards.
This is where statesmen, not politicians. This isn't about ourselves right now because this is bigger. This is bigger.
Is this sort of like the
This is investment.
This is like
the
founding
men who
fathers.
plant trees the shade
Yes.
of which they know
Yeah.
they'll never sit in?
Yes, exactly. I burn my soul in the darkness for a sunshine I'll never see. That sort of shit. I'm probably going to be at a fucking comedy club, so one day an Acco Bowl hits. You know what I mean? Because like Ruse,
It does change. It does change the nature of the show a little bit. It's going to be. I reckon this is going to happen again.
Yeah, well, it definitely can.
Of course, it's going to happen again. What are you talking about? Think about how many smooth all these bets are placed and injuries all the time.
Yeah, there are injuries all the time.
All right, let's get through. We got to get going here.
All right, that's accountability. Oh, actually, no,
No,
it's not.
no, it's not.
Overall leaderboards.
You won the week, obviously, with 6. You are up 6.98, Edward. Sebo.
There needs to be adjustments to the overall leaderboard on a weekly leaderboard.
They'll be on
Mate,
screen.
they'll be on screen.
Rue will have ended up coming second, though, right? I would assume.
No, he would be still probably behind you.
Oh, okay.
We're
Only
all
6
green.
units,
Sebo
yeah.
3.09, Tom 2.79, Guru will be like 2 something, Lippy minus 8.01. Shout out to Cody, he was horrific. Overall leaderboard, I'm 20.61. Guru is minus 12.01 in second. That is accurate. Tom minus 13.58. Lippy minus 18.25. And Sebo minus 40.68. Work to do, son.
Yes.
That's accountability.
I mean, hey, but I'm the real winner because Magic Round, I get to go on the hot seat head to head. I thought I was out, dude. I thought I was out. So
No, it's you and Rue. That's right. We've got to work out what game that is. You've got to be together.
I think we're going to know what
He's
game
already
it is.
done it.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Perfect game.
Is it Panthers Dragons?
No,
I thought
no,
he
we're having
just-
fun.
Oh, okay, good. I wasn't sure if he just took fucking. All right, Sharks Bulldogs. Rando.
Yes. Hello.
How
Let's
are
go.
ya?
I'm good.
We haven't
Not too
probably
bad. Very
introed you,
excited.
but, you know,
Favorite
now
time of
it's-
the week.
Yeah.
If you haven't caught on, it's Magic Round. So all these games will be played at Suncorp Stadium. Some showers lurking about for the weekend. This one's a possible shower chance, 1 to 5 millimeters expected on the Friday night. The Bulldogs, they are underdogs in this game at $2.55. The Sharks are favourites at $1.53. The line is at 5.5. The total points is at 50.5. Now, the Bulldogs, they don't do well in Brisbane. They have lost 15 of their last 17 games at Suncorp. They have lost 5 of their last 6 Magic Round fixtures, whilst the Sharks, they have won their last 2 Magic Round games by 8 or more points, and they've won 7 of their last 9 games against the Dogs by 12 or more points. So I don't mind the Sharks in this one. For try scorers, some good value here. For Jacob Preston, he's at $3.15. He's scored in 3 consecutive Magic Round games. He scored 5 tries in his 7 games at Suncorp, and a Bulldogs left second rower has scored in 2 of the last 3 games against Cronulla. Braden Trindle, he's at $3.75. He's scored in 2 of his last 3 against the Dogs, and a left half has scored in 4 consecutive games against the Bulldogs.
Sweet.
I don't mind that.
I'm going to show my working. It's pretty simple. Basically, the Bulldogs can't score points because they have no attacking flair whatsoever, and they've lost all their creative energy, and Adam O'Brien's the attack coach. So for that reason, only Sharks have scored 20 points. The Sharks, of soft underbelly fame, also love beating up on beaters. That's what they do. The moment it gets a little bit tough, they shit their little pants and they get 36 put on by the Rabbitohs and basically don't score a try. That's the Sharks. But they're playing a very poor rugby league outfit, so I expect them to turn up and dominate. Sharks 13 plus into Sharks 20 points. Only team to score 20 points is $3.56.
I like it, Ed. I like that you've shown you're working, and I like that you've come with a constitution, and Adam O'Brien is not a good attacking coach. I don't know really what to expect here because you've got 2 teams that don't deserve to be favourites, in my opinion. Like, it should just be even money because the Sharks have no underbelly and the Bulldogs are a disgrace to their fan base. So what I'm doing here is just picking a few try scorers in here. I want the odds to be high because I don't place. There's no way I can truthfully enter into this game in good conscience, in good faith, the punter and the dribbler, knowing what I'm doing. The Sharks could blow their back out. The Sharks could lose. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. It's impossible to know. Ramian, Teague, Preston, 24.74.
Yeah, you back on your Teagues. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sharks. Like I was thinking when soft underbelly, obviously shark, but they're like a hedgehog, right? Like because that thing's got a little soft underbelly. From afar, it's got those spikes. They're all the sharks play. He's like, oh my god, how did you get that? But like you just got to flip it over. But I don't think the Bulldogs are smart enough to flip over the hedgehog. You know what I mean? They're just not going to figure it out. And I'm just trying to keep it simple here. Sharks -5.5. Everyone knows I can't stand the Sharks and Bulldogs, but 5.5, I'll take that because Sharks seem to be following a Cowboy-ish pattern where it's like, oh my God, they're top 4. Oh my God, you're a piece of shit. Last week they were a piece of shit. The week before that they were top 4.
And I as a patternist, I agree with that sentiment. I do. Yeah.
So -5.5, I'll take that. And then just trying to juice the line with a little Mulatalo for a 273. Mulatalo's this is his first week back. Did he play last week? I don't even know.
First week back.
First back. Easy. He'll be back.
First week back, mate.
Everyone's been talking about Stone Street. Let me score. 273. Yeah.
Great
Love
point.
it.
Guru.
Who's our lippy?
Mate, I'm just checking the
Guru's
DMs.
bet.
Get Gurus.
Sharks win. Sharks to win both halves. Only Sharks 20 plus points. Good Lord. 334 had a couple of whiskeys yesterday in the night.
Yes, we did. And shout out to our horse, who we hope is having a good, honest look in the mirror. The lippy, Seb.
Mate, I've just found a backup one because the guy didn't get back to me. But
We can put it.
I've got a new one because
Okay.
the thing is, if you wanted to, you can kind of be an emergency lippy. Send in your slip. So
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now,
yeah.
the other guy didn't get back to me. I just go to someone.
an
and they got
emergency
slip.
backup.
We got Henry Adams. He sounds like he sings like a Jack Johnson song or something like Henry Adams.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, maybe I want to sing a Brian Adams.
Yeah, that might be what you're thinking of.
He's got under 58.5 and then a Preston KL Binny 2 plus for 601. So not a bad Binny.
Kale who, Benny?
Preston 2 plus Binny and then under 58. I mean, I guess he's juiced.
Paying
He's
what?
juiced to Binny 601 because it's only a 2 plus Binny, but then it's the under. He's gotten an under.
Well, he's going max under.
Yeah. Well, is that max unders? Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Smart bet.
All right. Well done to the backup guy. On to the next game. We have the Dolphins and the Rabbitohs. Rando.
The Dolphins, they just dropped in price as we were speaking. They're down to $1.80 favourites. The Rabbitohs are now $2.02. The line is 1.5. The total points is at 55.5 for this. Now, the Rabbitohs, they have lost 5 of their last 6 games at Suncorp. They have lost 5 consecutive Friday night games they have played away from a core stadium. Whilst the Dolphins, they've proven to be good when they are the favourites at Suncorp, winning 8 of their last 9 matches. So I don't mind the Finns in this one. For try scorers, Jai Gray, he's at $2.20. He scored in 2 of his 3 games against the Dolphins, including earlier this season. And a fullback has scored in 4 of the last 5 games against the Finns. Whilst you also got Cody Walker for a bit more value at $3.50. He has scored 4 tries in his last 5 games, and he loves to play on Magic Round, scoring in 4 of his 5 Magic Round fixtures.
Ooh, okay.
Who likes scoring?
Cody Walker.
I had a bit of a vibe about him earlier.
Yeah.
Like
Does he now?
Yeah.
he's sneaky. He's sneaky in those kind of big fixtures.
Okay. I am going for a couple of try scorers in this game. Now, Latrell Mitchell famously joined the Hello Sport podcast this week for an all talk, which will be out on Sunday, which was awesome. He's a sick cunt.
Yeah, he is a sick cunt.
He's going in at $1.78. I'm going to throw in a Jermaine Izarko to join him at this party because Jermaine is also a try scorer of note, a point scorer of note. Now, which wing is Edward Cozzy on?
Edward Cozzy will be right wing, so he'll be coming up against Selwyn.
Fuck it, he's still in. Edward Cozzy, 576. I'm going to triple that.
Are you?
Yep.
What's the chances of Trell playing? Like, I know he said he's, but like, what are we vibing? Like from
Well,
I
listen,
think he's playing.
If he's not playing, then my bet is
Yeah.
voided and I can change it. So that's the
What's
beauty of
that
the
paying?
bet. 576.
You're tripling that.
what do you? What is it? A Cozzy?
Trell, Azarko, Cozzy. Okay. I originally had Stocky, Tallis, and over 55.5. I think this fixture is going to be dripping in rugby league points. I will put in a Cody Walker out of respect to my man Rando of Mr. Loves Magic Round fame. That gets you to 22.75. This game, I think, could be fucking 80 points in the bastard. So I don't mind throwing in a few try scores. I like it. 22.75. These are uncharted waters for me, really getting up that high outside of my unit scooper, but fuck it. Bit of Tommy Burns about me today.
Well, I think what it is that when you got up really high and mighty before with your first unit scooper, you then were in silk sheets and silk pajamas and you were betting like a fucking cunt. And now you're trying to like just take stock of your win. Just try and survey survey everything from your kingdom, and then you're gonna make some decisions.
I've got some bets here today. I'm threatening to lose.
Because before you were spending a lot, of time with the interior designer, just making a restaurant out top there, trying to get the right cream paint and shit.
My curtain rods are the right colour.
I did. When I got that 50 units, I nearly fucked it. I was betting like a loser. I wasn't having a fucking proper crack. I was just too comfortable. I said to myself when I hit my max under, shout out max unders, that I was gonna play a little bit of rugby league this week. So I'm gonna play a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to add in a little Cody Walker as well.
Good on you, son.
He's got the magic touch to him, and then a Stocky. Because
I like Stocky.
I like
He's a big
Stocky.
rangy fucker.
Dude, Stocky's a beautiful boy.
Especially for a try scorer as well. It's like Herbie's a great centre at kind of, offloading and stuff, but Stocky just seems to be the guy that he just can reach for the ball anywhere, right? And just score a try. And he's playing outside, what's his face? Katoa.
He's a workhorse as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw him in.
Which I like.
And I'll throw Trell in, in case he's... Well, I'll take him out if he's not. But then I'm doing something interesting here. Not as, would you say, juicy, but maybe magic round it would be. Instead of max unders, I'm going min overs. 47.5.
How many try scorers have you got in?
3 try scorers. No, 3 try scorers and a min
I don't know
overs.
if they'll move the needle.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it doesn't move it at all. Yeah, right. The min overs doesn't have the same effect. I wasn't expecting it to, but it goes from 12.53 to 13.60.
I had a look at the min overs market, and it's not the same thing.
Maybe if you pick if the underdog to win in the min overs, potentially.
But when no try score, min overs is not fun.
If you multied min overs, though, you'd get the same as the max unders. It just doesn't juice try scorers, wouldn't you?
You'd be surprised at how high min overs is.
Yeah, min overs. Because min overs would be harder, you'd think.
Way harder.
Way harder.
Way harder. If you get like a 28-6 game, fucking stiff shit.
Yeah.
Mate, the min over's like 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High.
Well, this one's 47. Yeah. So, it's high. It's high. Because a lot of teams on this score, especially Bulldogs, try hit a min overs in that one of their games.
No, min overs would be very difficult.
Sweet. So I just got Cody, Stocky, Trelly, 12.53.
Nice. The big Roo, he's got Finns over 49.5 and Hammer at 3.56.
Lippy, Trell, Finney, and Azarko, 8.93. I don't hate it.
Don't hate it. We move on to the Manly Seagulls, pride of the Peninsula, might of the league, and they are taking on the Tigers, who are slipping out of relevance.
Well, they can't even name 21 players.
Really?
No.
Only 20 players named.
Hot. Give it to me, Rando. Give it to me raw, brother.
This will be the Saturday 3 p.m. game.
Give it to
Now
him raw,
it's going to be spitting during
Raw
this
dog
game.
Rando,
Less than one. Oh, thank you. New nickname for Magic Round. Can't wait to be called it. Less than 1 millimeter expected, so just be spitting around for this game. Manly, of course, are the favourites at $1.33. The Tigers are $3.35. The line, 8.5. The total points is at 53.5. Now the Tigers, they don't have a bad Magic Round record. They've won 4 of their 6 games on their fixture, but that is when the stats stop for them. The Seagulls, they have won 8 of their last 10 games against the Tigers. They've kept their last 6 opponents to less than 20 points in the Kieran Foran era. So only Manly Seagulls to score 20 plus points. That market is paying $2.55 by itself, which I don't mind considering they're $1.33 favourites. For try scorers, you got Taylor May. He scored in 4 consecutive games and scored last time he played Manly, whilst Ruben Garrick is probably the best odds here for any Manly outside back. 4 tries in his last 5 games, 4 tries in his last 6 against the Tigers.
8.5 point line's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely absurd. Manly will romp home against these losers who, as Tom said, fading out of relevance, back to where they belong, sort of 9th, 10th on the ladder. And I think that's probably what the season will write for them. Yeah, we had a good start and that was it. Manly in an absolute pomp at the moment, having put 32 on the Broncos. They hump the Tigers here. 8.5's not enough. I am tripling it. Get that up, yeah.
All I'll say to you there, Eddie, and I'm with you, but is like you can get 230 for 13 plus, and I know 8.5's nothing, but 13 plus, you know what I mean?
And just the purity of the name.
It's Manly 13 plus, triple that.
Yeah.
Triple that.
Yeah.
Because I've got a triple in another game, but I might have to switch it up and triple Manly 13 plus.
Because I had my
230.
jumper on as well.
You know what I mean? And that's I'm going to have to change my Souths one because I'm going to have to triple Manly 13 plus.
It's taken no
It's our first
convincing.
year back at Magic Round. So we haven't won at Magic Round for fucking years. We keep losing to the Broncos.
It's taken
triple.
no convincing whatsoever.
Yeah, no. It's a 13 plus triple, and that Souths one can fuck off.
And you'd be like, oh, you walked me into it. Walked me into what?
I'm doing it. So it's like I'm not walking you into shit. I'm about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. It's our first time. It's our first trip back.
Yeah.
And when we're usually doing live streams and shit for it, but
That's right.
we can
We're always
actually
getting beaten by the
marinate
fucking
in the
Broncos.
we can
just sit there and
marinate.
enjoy it.
I know.
I would like to see Manly 13 plus into an only team to score 20 though.
Yeah, where's this only team?
Where is it? I can't
It's in
Go down
scoring
to
markets.
scoring markets to score 20.
I'm glad you were struggling to find it. I kept that to myself because I'm often shamed for not knowing.
No, I haven't been looking for long. I just
Oh, it's in there, boys.
I was also
Oh, it's only $3.12. It doesn't change it drastically.
Only
$2.30
Manly.
to $3.12.
Changes a little.
What if you
bit.
chuck a min overs in there?
Nah, fuck the mins.
Oh, I've got something good.
Okay,
mins have been
Sebo,
used
lay it
up.
on us, brother.
So we're going to take that little only Manly to score 20 plus points. Mm-hmm. Then we're going to something Sebo stumbled upon early season, then forgot about it. Second half handicap,
Oh yeah.
4.5 points.
Don't forget about your second half handicap.
No, you
That's
should.
$1.88. Put both of them together. So Manly only to score 20. And then Manly just to have minus 4.5 in the second half. You think if Tigers put up a fight, it's the first half in the forwards because they just don't have the spinesmen late to score points. 4.5. 3.14. Tripled. 3.14. You know what I mean? Everyone here's talking about $1.90s, 2.6, 3.14.
Say it again.
Only Manly to score 20 plus.
Yep.
Then in the second half, imagine the second half is its own game of footy. And Manly just have a handicap of minus 4.5. That's it.
Just need to win by a converted try.
Like,
I like it. I like the bet.
It's a good bet.
It's a good bet.
And I like the markets, Seb.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot because, you just have to go digging again for those little
I
things.
like the market.
Yep.
Especially when you see a line where you're like, I think that line's a bit thin. It's like, just take a look at the second half line as well.
just
Like,
take a little
especially in a team, Tigers who aren't really coming home strong of late.
No,
I would be very worried if they had all their truth.
Shit. They're terrible.
Can't even field a side. The big Roo has gone Cooler, Ola, Taylor, May at 8.10. I think they're good odds. They're good odds for what he's getting, for what he's asking for there.
Cooler, Ola, Taylor, May, 8-10. The problem is Hamolo.
No, the problem is Taylor May because Manly's defense is going to be so rock solid. He's not going to be able to get
Is
over.
it blacklist time if he
Well, no,
doesn't
it's
score?
not blacklist. It's just for me, I'm looking at the odds, right? I look at $2 and I see a man that hasn't scored in like 6 or 7 weeks. And I just go, they're not great. That's not great value.
No.
It's not a great value play.
The bookies are scared of him because he hurt them a lot back in the day. So now they're never going to. They're never going to lift your ceiling. You're not going to see.
Like $2 for that.
He's
is
never
ridiculous.
becoming a Lasardi again. You know what I mean?
No,
He once was a Lasardi.
no,
he
he's
once
not.
was a $3, $4, but now it's
But if you're $2, you should in theory score every second week, which is not
That's
happening.
never the way they do it. The Lippy has gone Lehigh, Cooler, Manly 13 plus at 469. We move on to the Roosters v Rando's dog shit team who lost to the Eels.
This is the 5:30 game. The rain should have ceased by this point. The Roosters, they're $1.22 favourites. The Cowboys, they're $4.40. The line is 15.5. The total points is at 56.5. Now, the Cowboys, they are missing Tom Dearden and Jason Taumalolo in this one. Dearden missing. They've lost 5 of their last 7. Without Taumalolo, they've lost 7 of their last 9 games. You go to their head-to-head against the Roosters, they have lost 6 of their last 8 games against them. Each of those 6 losses were by 13 plus points. Then you look at the Roosters' record at Suncorp. They've won 4 of their last 5, scoring 100 points in their last 2 games combined alone. So I don't mind the Roosters here for a pumping. For try scorers, Scott Drinkwater, he's at $2.35. He scored 5 tries in his last 6 games, scored in consecutive games at Suncorp, and a fullback has scored in 3 straight games against the Roosters. If you want to get a bit more odds, Reece Robson comes up against his old team for the first time. He's scored in 2 of his last 3 games, whilst a hooker has scored in 3 of the last 4 games against the Cowboys. He's at $5.40.
I like that, mate. I originally had Roosters 13 plus Walker, but I'm going to go Roosters 13 plus Robson because you get a nice little price there, $7.02.
That is good.
That's a fucking nice price.
That's a nice price.
What are we talking about? Roosters 13 plus is so fucking guaranteed it hurts.
I'm doing it. Fuck that.
That's a nice little bet, man. I'm into that. Little boot scoot and baby stuff.
Well, pipes, pecs, and brows.
Pipes, pecs, brows. I'm into it.
He's got the best arms in rugby league. I'm not even joking. In a league full of good arms,
Yeah.
Alex Twal's there as well. But they're like the bulbous nature of his biceps is absolutely.
But in a world where value can be hard to find, it's
in
not
this
possible.
crazy mixed up world.
Yeah, I mean, value has left the building in a lot of instances, but not here. $7.02.
Eddie, I just wanted to encourage you as well to get on Manly 13 plus tripled sooner rather than later. There you go. That's my guy. I've
already done
That's
it.
my guy. Because you just don't want those.
I did it
odds to come
5
in.
minutes ago.
Yeah, good. I just want to make sure.
Thanks, man. Oh, they're gonna get crunched.
They get crunched.
They're
They're
gonna
going
get
to
their
get
ass crunched.
crunched. Seb?
Look, I'm just going centre 3/4 pairing here. Toya and Savala, $4 for 2 try scorers. I can't. I like your guys' bet, but I just can't. Like the Cows, like with that, you don't know what they're going to dish up. The Roosters, the other guys are too short. I just don't know what to expect out of this game. So $4 for 2 centres to score.
Well, I think you can expect that the Roosters is going to score a shitload of points.
That's what I think.
I think you can expect that.
You can.
There is
expect
no
that.
way that the Roosters score like 18 points.
No, the Roosters are
It's not
scoring a
gonna happen.
shitload. If the Cows can
It's going to be a
somehow,
shootout at best. I
Huh?
reckon. Shootout at worst.
Yeah. So I mean, do you get any value for saying Roosters score 30 plus?
Is there a market for like Roosters to score over a certain amount?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there's
what I'm trying to
tries.
find
Scoring
now.
markets.
Scoring markets, maybe.
19 plus there was.
More than
Which is
6.5 tries, or you can go to
Total
score
tries over $6.5, $1.98. Oh, I don't mind that.
more than 8 tries is $2.75.
See, I would like a Roosters will score more than this market. That'd be nice.
Sydney
Isn't that
Roosters
just
score
like
X
19
tries.
plus?
You can see X
No,
plus.
but that's 19 plus against.
Of course,
it'd
the
be,
opposition.
It'd be
yeah,
good
yeah,
to just
yeah.
have them like how many. What's the over under for Roosters points?
Yeah.
You can only do them in bands.
Dude, team over-unders.
Don't you reckon that'd be
They've got
good
that.
market?
They've got that.
They've got that. Where is it?
36.5 points.
Where?
$1.96.
No, but can I handicap that? Can I?
No,
bring,
you
can I
can't
be
pull it
like
up or
my
down.
own?
You can
I
only
wanna
bring
be
my
my
own.
own on that. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want you just giving them to me.
You can
I
do
want a
try.
BYO.
Oh, BY. Yeah,
you know
you can
what I'm trying
BYO
to say?
tries.
No,
No,
I want a
BYO
BYO.
Yeah.
The Roosters.
Well, how much do you think
Total.
they'll score? How much do you reckon they'll score?
I reckon they'll score at least 30 points.
All right, so you want to dumb it down. Not too sure.
Oh, here we are. Sydney Roosters scores 30 to 38 points
That's
and
you
wins.
got to have them
Yeah.
in between.
It's a band.
That's a band.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Okay. Sweet as. I'm
Okay,
going
man,
to
sorry,
take
it's having a bit of fun.
No, I know that. I'm a time management guy.
8 tries, 275. I'm just going to take that. Roosters, 8 tries instead.
8 tries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Choice.
That's a fucking pumping, right?
If I-
That's a serious.
Oh, how many?
That's a
Yeah, that's
pumping.
actually a
Hope that's not
shitload,
the
isn't
case.
it?
It's a fucking lot of tries for 2. That's why I don't think it's that good.
It's not, is it?
8 tries for how much?
2.
275. I mean, they're scoring 6.
No, do
right?
that, man.
Why don't you take the...
Do that.
if you got your 2 try scores and you take the unders, under 6.5.
Yeah, no, it's going to be rushed. My working's going to be rushed. Just leave it at those 2.
Savala and Toya, $4.01.
Guru, Purdue, Burns, Tupou, Cows plus 14.5, 13.25. Shit bet. Toops, Hattie, 6.40 for the Lippy. I don't hate that.
That's not bad.
I don't hate that. Hatties are in vogue at the moment.
I was just in looking at the Hattie market for this next game. Eels, Storm. Rando, can you give us some stats, son?
This game, obviously at Suncorp, but no showers expected. It should be completely dry for this one. The Storm, they have been struggling at Suncorp Stadium. They've lost 4 in a row there. They've lost 3 of their last 4 Magic Round games, but they come up against the Eels, who have struggled in Magic Round themselves. They haven't won there since 2021. They've also lost 7 consecutive games to the Melbourne Storm, so don't mind the Storm to get the job done. There's plenty of value for the Storm forwards. Harry Grant, he loves playing against the Parramatta Eels. He's scored in 7 of his last 8 games against Parramatta. He's scored 3 tries in his last 3 games at Suncorp as well, whilst Ativalu Lasati, he scored in 2 of his last 4 games, scored in his return game last week. Storm right second rower has scored in 3 consecutive games against Para, and the Eels rank second for tries conceded to right second rowers, conceding 1 in each of their last 2 games. $4.40 for him too.
Got any stats around a Brick Hattie or Trey Bricks?
Let me check that for you. 1 second.
Trey Brickies.
Trey Bricks.
He's scored a hattie this year already.
He's definitely
hasn't he?
scored Hatties. I'm just interested in what Trey Bricks might do for me at 8.50. Hatties are fucking so, like, everything's short, but Jesus Christ, for a Hattie, 8.50.
But Paris seemed to be the team that Melbourne love to beat up on no matter what, right? Like their
Well,
last
they put
few
50 on him in the first round.
Yeah, and they put
Does
50 on
Jerome-
them last year as well.
Does Jerome Hughes have a good scoring record against the Eels? Have I got that right?
Not as good. Let me see. Jerome Hughes.
I'm just trying to remember when I got on him as a single this year. Maybe it wasn't against the Eels. Maybe it was against someone else.
He didn't score this year against them. He's only
didn't.
scored 2 in his last 9 games.
Okay. I'm going to change my Jerome Hughes and replace my Jerome Hughes anytime with a Lasardi at $4.40.
And you know what? I'm
As
going to
per the stats. $4.40.
yeah.
$4.40 for Lasardi anytime.
I might be like
That's fucking juice.
doing the worst thing possible in the sense of like I had Lasardi, I had Hughes, and then you go to Lasardi, it's 4 something. We just talked about it earlier, how you don't see any tropical islands, you know, with your Himalayas at $4. I'm just going to get greedy here because it might be the last kind of few weeks where you get something like a Lasardi for 2 tries at 21.
Oh, I don't.
You know what I mean? Like a 2-try Lasardi. I mean, like, come on,
That's
man.
pretty good, dude.
Like, 21
bucks
for a 2-try Lasardi. It's not that
Fuck,
crazy,
dude.
right?
That's not that crazy. That's a good
Hughes
bet.
back. Hughes is like, hey,
Yeah.
guys, you guys have been getting pumped while I've been away. Let me just put my boy Lasardi through.
While he's been playing as well.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
No,
He's,
I do.
Lasardi's more likely to score when Hughes is on.
Yes.
Let's say that.
I don't mind that bet, and it's annoying me how much I like it. I've gone Brick Hattie at 8.50. Fuck it.
Yeah, he's scored 2 hat-tricks in his last 3 seasons. But
So there's a lot of Lasardi action. Giri Lasardi, Lippy Lasardi at 440s, but the Brick Hattie at, 850. Thank you very much. Titans Knights.
Titans Knights. We're into Sunday now at 2 p.m. This is when the showers will definitely come. 5 to 10 millimetres expected during this game. The Knights, they have won 4 of their 5 Magic Round fixtures, including 3 straight. They have won 10 of their last 12 games as favourites, whilst the Titans, they have lost 10 of their last 11 games against top 8 opponents, losing 8 of those matches by 10 or more points. So don't mind the Knights. The line at 9.5. Whoops, sorry, forgot to do the odds for that. Knights, $1.33. I know, I got to wake up. Knights, $1.33. Titans, $3.35. Line, 9.5. Total points, 56.5. So if you weren't following the moving ball, it is Knights minus 9.5 for try scorers. We talked about him being possibly a dud, but Fletcher Sharp, he has scored 4 tries in 3 games against the Titans. He scored a hat-trick last time he played in Magic Round. It is going to be wet, and he has scored in all 4 games he has played in the wet. And the Titans rank second for tries conceded to left halves this season.
Okay.
If you're looking for a bit more value, AJ Brimson's there at $2.85. He likes playing against the Knights, 7 tries in his last 6 games. He's also scored in 3 of his last 4 Magic Round games, and a left centre has scored 6 tries in the last 5 against Newcastle.
I've got a weird bet here, but I think I like it. And I don't know why. But I was just dicking around, as I tend to do sometimes. I was just wandering through the app aimlessly, to be honest. But Knights' first half handicap of 4.5 points is paying $1.90.
Aimlessly, were you?
Well, listen to that bet. How dumb is that? Knights minus 4.5.
Yep.
And then you add in a Greggy Marju anytime, you're getting 245.
Knights are fast starters.
Dude, Knights will fucking be up by more than 4.5 in the first half, you would think.
Yeah, where's that first half market?
I'm using my phone app, so...
First half margin? No. First half betting. 4.5.
4.5, dude. $1.90?
I know what I mean. There's action around these half markets. It's uncharted territory. It's fucking Burke and bloody whatever the name.
Burke and Wills?
But no, the guys who went over the Blue Mountains.
Mawson and Wentworth, Burke and Wills, fucking Simpson and his donkey. I don't know.
We were in the Blue Mountains yesterday, and it was once considered impassable.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think on the other side, like we're here. This is like Lost, dude. Right? Like
Yeah.
what's on the other side of that? You know. That 4.5.
Dude, $1.90 first half, minus fucking 4.5. What are you talking about?
And who'd you pair with it?
A Greg Marju, who just scored 5 fucking tries.
And how much is that?
245.
Yeah, that's easy. I'm copping that. Yeah, like that's what I mean. It's uncharted out here. Ever play that game? Best fucking PlayStation game. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Best game
Right.
ever.
Yeah, easily,
Dude, that's
easily.
Just the easiest fucking. That's
Fucking,
just the easiest.
like, yeah. Like, we can complain as much as you want about the, $1.30 try scorers and stuff, but there's territory that is uncharted. And we're finding it right now.
Fuck it, Rando, you've convinced me. I'm going to go sharp 2+.
You're welcome.
Get the big mullet out in the rain, baby. Love it. $6.40. I like.
Well, he
your
got a
bet,
hattie last year, didn't
Yeah,
he?
we did. Yeah.
2 years
I
ago.
like
yeah.
your bet. I do like your bet. But get the mullet out in the rain for me. $6.40 sharp 2+. Guru has sharp Hattie. Okay, there you go. Sharp Hattie for Guru plus Young plus Marju at $109.
Oh, God.
Lippy Titans plus 9.5 over 56 and a half. Warriors Bronx.
Warriors, Broncos. The rain will slightly ease, not as heavy, but still present. The Warriors, they're $1.70 favourites. The Broncos, $2.15. The line is at 2.5. The total points, 51.5. Now, the Warriors, they have won consecutive Magic Round games by 4 points or less. They have won 7 of their last 8 games as a favourite. However, they've only beaten the Broncos, once in their last 10 games against them at Suncorp. I do like the unders in this game, though. 9 of the last 10 games between these two teams have gone under 51.5 points. The last 12 games that the Warriors have been favourite have gone under that 51.5 points. I reckon the rain will also play a factor in that. For try scorers, Leka Halasima pops up here at $2.30. He scored in both games against the Broncos. He has scored 5 tries in his last 3 games in the wet. And of course, he'll be running at Ezra Mam, and that corridor for the Broncos have conceded 32% of their tries this season. For a little bit more value, a right centre has scored in 3 of the last 4 games against the Warriors. That is Jesse Arthurs for this game at $2.80. He has also scored in 2 of his last 4 against the Wires.
Interesting. I think that the Broncos win this game. I don't. The Warriors, listen, I do. I don't know why. This is pure vibe. But as we were discussing the other day on the pod, like, I don't know, rightly or when we were talking about who's top 4 side, we pushed the Warriors out of the top 4 in place of Manly.
Well,
we did
obviously.
that.
Obviously.
Now, we beat the shit out of the Broncos, so the part of me thinks that there's no way I should be picking the Broncos here. Like, you know what I mean? I might just be being dumb, but I think I'm going to have to go the Broncos. Just sit tight, though, because I'm going to need to get a try scorer here. Philip Coates, that Xavier's brother?
Yep.
Is this a debut for the
Debut
kid?
for him.
There you go.
Warriors letting go of fucking Metcalf. That guy was like the king of kings last year. And Tanner
he
Boyd
was.
has
They let go of him.
Well, he's exploring his options. He's asked for a release at least.
have they gone Tanner?
They've re-signed Tanner Boyd, but I'm like,
He's
and I'm
looking
listen,
around.
Tanner Boyd's great. I'm not knocking Tanner Boyd. In fact, he might go in my try scorers because he's in the news. That's what it is. I'm going to go Tanner Boyd and Broncos to win. You're getting 10-18. He's played great this year, but I'm like, did he play great last year?
Tanner?
Yeah.
No, he didn't get to play last year, really.
So like you're just fucking off Metcalf after a good season from Tanner Boyd.
I think it's
don't
more
know.
management side for Metcalf. He could get a start somewhere else rather than play a couple of games of reserve grade and bring back his form.
Yeah. Okay.
Bit of impatience.
I've got AKP double into under 59.5. Max unders, baby. $7.14.
Sebo?
I have Wires 13 plus, Carney P and a Walsh for $9. I to be honest, not confident that the Wires even win, but I just, when you combine a 13 plus with a try score from the other side, that's where you get a bit of juice there. And I just feel like I want the Wires to score 13 plus. Let's just say that. It's a bit more of a kind of, give me that entertainment factor, Brisbane getting pumped. But I'm not fully confident in it. I'm not fully confident.
This is just, I feel like I'm going to change my bet. I hate it. I don't like this game and I hate it. I'm switching it. I'm going DWZ 2 or more at 315 into a Tanner Boyd. Sorry, not a Tanner Boyd. 315 DWZ 2 or more.
Nice, mate.
All over the place.
Okay, that's okay.
Bit of whiskey.
No, you are. Guru, AKP double into a Lecker at 9.49, and the Lippy, AKP, DWZ, Phil Coates and Walsh at 9.58. Lot to do, lot to happen, lot going on there, brah. 4 try scores for 9.58. Yeah.
All right, we move on to the final round of the final game of Magic Round. This game is fucking embarrassing for the Dragons. At least it's set up to be.
Well, for the game of rugby league.
It's almost maybe embarrassing for the game of rugby league. It was the first game I looked at when the odds came out, just because out of pure morbid curiosity. Rando, take it away.
It is the Panthers who will be favourites, shock horror, at $1.04. The Dragons out to $12. Those are the biggest outsider odds we've seen this year. The line is 26.5, the total points. 57.5 for this one. Now, the Dragons, they have lost 13 in a row. They've never won at Magic Round. However, they have been able to pull back a plus 26.5 line in 8 of their last 9 games against Penrith. They've lost 8 of those 9 games, but one of those games they didn't lose by, 8 of those games they didn't lose by 26.5 points. The Panthers, they've also not won by 26 or more points at Suncorp in their last 17 games at that venue. So if you want to be optimistic, then you possibly could take Dragons that big 26.5 line. Other than that, the Panthers, if you think there's going to be a pumping, take that one. For try scorers, Nathan Cleary, he loves playing against the Dragons. He's scored in 5 of his last 7 games against them. He's scored 4 tries in his last 4 Magic Round games, and he's scored in 2 of his last 3 games, so he is in try-scoring form. Lindsay Smith at, I think he's around $5, scored in consecutive games against the Dragons, and the Dragons have conceded 3 tries through the middle in their last 5 games. Other than that,
is
everything
Tungo
else
off the bench?
Tungo is off the bench.
And he's paying fucking
What?
$2.75.
I mean, can we just take it? Stop taking the piss a little bit here. Like, can we show a bit of fucking respect?
Well, that's right. I completely agree.
Same with IPAP off the bench, or no? He's
No, IPAP's starting.
Christ.
I want to get a hat trick this weekend. It feels like there's going to be hatties out there. I don't know why. Magic Round, let the boys play sort of stuff. Think about the entertainment product. McLean Hattie. Who on the fucking Dragons is stopping that bloke? Realistically, who's realistically Rando?
No idea.
No one.
Well, they've let in a try to a left winger in 7 straight games, so nobody. And they haven't replaced that said right winger who's been defending there.
Yeah, right. So McLean Hattie, 9.25.
You was far?
No, I didn't.
Gracious.
That was my sound.
Sebo.
I
Yeah, right.
have a really bad bet. Actually, I didn't even put it in. I'm just going to copy paste the Lippies again and do that little tactic. I was originally thinking Cleary 2+, but there's every chance that he scores 1 in the first half and doesn't come back on. It's like, let's just rest your Nath. It's fucking 7 p.m. on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, you don't want to bet on people that are going to get rested.
Yeah.
Do you?
So he's got Cleary for 1, Papali'i, and then Moses Leota. Now, those Moses Leota, and Papali'i, they'll be like, they're not going to be getting rested, are they? Not really.
Nah.
No, they'll be out there because he's got 53.42. It's not a bad little thing because Cleary 2+ is $6 something. But I just resting guys don't want to do that.
Like it.
$53.42.
Yeah, so that's me and the Lippy.
Price.
Yeah.
I've got To'o Hattie into a Jenko Milky double into an IPAP ATS.
What's that pay?
What's that pay?
That is paying $73.49.
It's the sort of bet you get up.
Yeah.
Well, mate, that's a
That's a pumping bet.
that's a pumping, right? That's a pumping.
No. Well, are you thinking they're going to get fisted? Pumping's 20+.
You're right. Thumping, humping.
humping.
It could be a cream pie, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It could be a cream pie.
I
or
think they might
fisting.
get a cream pie.
73.49 though, but this is what it is though. This is a flushing of note, and you got to jump on the back of try scorers and just try and ride this bitch. So to refresh you, top 3, Milky 2, IPAP 1, 73.49, good honest dollars.
And our sick mate Guru's got Blaze and Casey for 382. Unit scoopers, punters and dribblers. I'm going for a smoothie this week. Never been achieved on the show. I intend to bang. KL, Stocky, Cooler, Teddy, Sewer, Lucas, KPP, Cam Pereira, that is, in the Warriors game, and McLean, $106.44.
Yeah, I'm going a bit of a mixed thing that I've been doing the last couple of weeks, getting close. I'm going to take the min overs in the Bunnies Dolphins, which is 47.5. And then I'm taking my Manly -4.5 in the second half and throwing in a cooler there. And then I go over to the Roosters, 6+ tries, 6 or more tries, easy, against the Cows. They can't score. Then I'm going to take a little Warbrick to score, just one. And then the Knights, that -4.5 in the first half, which we talked about. Knights fast starters. They put 30 on the Bunnies in the first 10 minutes the other day. Throwing a Marzu. And then a Casey McLean to round it out.
Yep.
You know, it just gets you 39.18.
I am Control-C, Control-Ving my Panthers Dragons bet, and I'm putting it into my scooper. So that's a Hattie Milky Double IPAP ATS 73.49. It gives me a bit of Sunday action, which is nice. And anything could happen in this game.
And Guru, Sharks, Manly -8.5, Cows +15.5, Dom Young, AKP, and Blaze for $30.97.
Lippy's got KL, Trell, Cooler, Toops. I think he's going smoothie here. Hughes, Dommy Young, DWZ, and Nath for what looks like. We'll get those odds up on screen because they're not sent through on the screenshot. But it might be 150. Oh, no. Yeah, it's 150.91. That's pretty good. I mean, I guess he's got Hughes and Cleary. The other guys are pretty favourites, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, good smoothie.
And I've got a Sunday scoop up. Obviously out on Sunday. Roo, his hot seat bet for $1,000 is Finns -1.5. That means that Sebo is on Rabbitohs +1.5 Friday night. $1,000.
Fucking oath.
How good?
You
And it'll be it's day after your birthday, so
Day after your birthday, all of our obligations work-wise will be done.
They are done,
and
yeah.
we will just be ripping.
Yeah, I haven't had a rip in a while, like a proper rip. I've
Yeah.
had a bath rip with a bottle of wine last night, but I haven't had I'm surrounded by people rip in a while.
I don't think having a bottle of wine in the bath is a risk.
Is a rip.
Oh, it is for me.
Unless
these
you're
days.
ripping yourself, shaving that Kaz. All right, we done?
That's it.
That's us. Much love to you all. Shout out to Ned. See you at Magic Round. And if you see Rando, call him Raw Dog Rando. Okay. Love you, bud.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website